Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic, WWE318, back again for another review for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your WWE Clash of Champions 2020 prediction video. And the time of recording this video, we are 1 day, 18 hours, 57 minutes, and 28 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself from Clash of Champions 2020. As obviously this is the Night of Champions, or the Clash of Champions. Well, Clash of Champions, Night of Champions, same difference. It is the Night of Champions where all matches are going to put championships on the line, and obviously, it's time to get crazy with some Family Feud. Now I'm playing. Get Steve Harvey. You're Steve Harvey. No, I'm playing. Totally. Well, can you guys no shit though, guys. Literally, low key though. Wouldn't you guys want to love this? Seriously, without even thinking about it though, low key guys, wouldn't you love to see Family Feud be hosted by Paul Heyman? Seriously. Just think about that. Okay, all jokes aside, guys, but seriously, once again, that time limit here for recording the video here for Clash of Champions 2020, my predictions. So as I said, let's get things started, shall we? So let's go on down to the bottom of the card. As we're going to start off with a match that before we just start with the kickoff show at the bottom of the card. We have the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup between the Street Profits and versus the team of Angel Garza and Andrade. My prediction for this match is going to be that while I would want to see, and I would think that the Street Profits could win this match, and that they should win this match, because obviously they've been booking these guys obviously to the way that obviously saying like they're going to split. But I'm going to loop back to my thought process, which I mentioned previously before in a previous peer-review event, that obviously these guys have been, in a sense, while also I might be double crossing my words, saying obviously with WWE's booking the way they've been doing these guys so far, them saying obviously they've been trying to make these guys split up and try to go for a singles run and maybe go against one another pretty soon. I am thinking that WWE's going to pull a swerve on us and actually give them the belts, because obviously with that sake, because obviously they've been losing for so long for that sake, so why not give the belts to them? So for WWE to pull the swerve on this, I'm going to say Andrade and Angel Garza are going to win the Tag Team Championships. So with that said, let's move on. Next up, we have the kickoff show. Obviously enough, we have Asuka taking on Zelina Vega for the Raw Tag Team Championship. What? Tag team? Totally, you're a tag team. Just one person's a tag team. I'm playing. For the Raw Women's Championship. My first match is going to be for Asuka to win this match, even though I feel like this match should be a really good one, because obviously Zelina Vega, should be a good talent, obviously enough, for as much as she's been, recognized as only as a manager, obviously, for her role on the main roster so far. But what could she actually know her personality from what I've seen of her on Up, Down, Down? She definitely can see that she can bring it. Obviously, if she can show her personality shine through, can actually show her, if her personality can shine through enough into her work in the ring, that she's got a way hell of a career ahead of her in the ring, obviously enough. And obviously Asuka's Asuka, so blah. But still, I still think that Asuka's gonna win this match, because obviously you're sadly not gonna win this off with freaking right off the back, freaking Zelina. So no. So yeah, Asuka with the win. Moving on next, we have Bobby Lashley taking on Apollo Crews for the United States Championship. My prediction for his match is going to be that while we could see Apollo Crews retain the title here soon enough, I think this is not the right time, because obviously Bobby Lashley just won a championship just recently, and you're going to want to have him have a more successful and more lengthy title reign, so it's kind of too soon for him to lose the title just yet. But, so here's the thing. While my prediction is going to be for Bobby Lashley to win this match, he could win this match cleanly, but also we may also have Retribution being a part of this match to actually screw this match over in the end. So, no matter what's going to be the case, whether it's going to be a clean win or whether things are going to get messy with Retribution coming out and getting involved during this match, I'm still going to say that Bobby Lashley is going to walk out Clash of Champions as your, United States champion. So, there you go. Either mess or no mess, Lashley's walking up with the championship. So, moving on next. We have the triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, obviously between AJ Styles, Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy. Wahaha. Now, you might... Oh, sorry. I smacked the goddamn LCD screen. I'm sorry about that. My bad. Hey, Hughes. Going over that little botch that just happened there. You might ask yourself, what is my prediction? Well, my prediction for this match is going to be a kind of a slightly tricky one, but yet again, not a slightly tricky one. I could see WWE pulling a swerve on us, actually pulling a surprise, or just saying, oh, surprisingly, the most surprising being Sami Zayn to actually quote unquote win, or in a sense retain his title, even though he's not really the champion, because obviously you're the champion, logically, obviously. So the most swerve kind of surprise can be that WWE can actually give it to him to win the match. But also, obviously AJ Styles can also be a surprise win as well. But obviously enough, but overall, I'm still going to say that Jeff Hardy's going to retain the championship here at Clash of Champions. So while I wouldn't mind actually winning, overall I wouldn't, because I'm not going to mind any of these guys winning, because obviously all three of these guys are, A+ guys in my effort, because obviously I love Styles, I love Sammy, and I love Hardy, obviously, so good enough. It's just A+ effort for all you could put these guys together. I'm pretty sure they're going to go out there and kill it in this match. So, yeah. But, yeah, so, yeah, aside of that blunder of a fucking, mind-blowing shit, what the fuck just happened there. While I wouldn't mind seeing either Styles or Sami Zayn win, pull for the sheer factor of, while I wouldn't mind actually, could see him actually win for WWE, could actually pull this shit to be a surprise, I feel like WWE's going to be once they place it, is going to give Hardy to retain the title. So, yeah, so Hardy to retain. So, yeah. Moving on next, we have the Smackdown Tag Team Championship matchup between Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura taking on the Lucha House Party. Whoever the hell's going to be in this match between these three, obviously enough. My previous for this match is going to be clear enough for Nakamura and Cesaro to win, because obviously they deserve deserve it more. And there's been highly rumoring that there's going to be these guys are going to be splitting, and someone's going to turn heel, or they're just going to flat just split and actually go on their own single ways. So there's that. So overall, while regardless of that rumor mill going on, I'm more likely going to stay strong. And obviously, beside that, I'm going to stick my prediction, obviously, strong, obviously, with these two winning it, because obviously they deserve it, and I feel like they deserve more of a longer reign. Obviously enough. But obviously, come on. Come on. Literally, come on. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Now back to you, man. Now back to me. Sadly, they're not them. Okay, so, obviously, so, yeah. Point being, Cesaro and Sheamus. Because they're the Bar 2.0. Okay. Now, after that botch, Nakamura and Cesaro to win. So, blah. Moving on next, we have another Tag Team Championship match between the Women's Tag Team Championships for Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler taking on the Riot Squad. My first match is going to be that while these two are going to actually show some fight in them, I'm still going to say that these two are going to retain their championships. Even though that they're going to most likely, show some strife with one another and, show some, arguments that, these two are not going to show their signs of not getting along. As is more typically to see with these two, obviously enough, as you can kind of see on television from time to time. I'm still going to say that they're going to pull out the win with the championship. So, there you go. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler to retain the championships. Next up, we have Bayley taking on Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Live Tag Team. I keep saying Tag Team. Women's Championship. SmackDown Live Women's Championship. My first match is going to be for Bayley to retain, obviously, whether it's cleanly or by the ways of Sasha Banks coming out and actually, attacking Bayley or somehow getting involved with this match just somewhat screw Nikki Cross in this match, but most likely enough to get her back stabbing next towards Bayley to actually get their feud on the road. Because obviously, this is sadly going to just be a fork in the road, and actually kind of just be a fucking filler, as you could say, for us to get to Banks and freaking Bayley. So sadly enough, Cross, you're just going to be a freaking hurdle for Bayley and Banks to get through. So sorry for that, Cross. So yeah, maybe sometime down the road you guys should get successful run with the title or some title. So yeah, but right now you're a hurdle. So with this said, Bayley to retain her championship. Next up, we have Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton, and I think is going to, and the last time I recall, it is a ambulance match. Yes. It is an ambulance match. So they actually did legit make that official as being an ambulance match. It's not just for fucking shit for a freaking prop that Randy Orton did in the background for what he did on Raw. So I just want to make things clear for that. But anywho, when you ask yourself, what is your prediction for this match on WWE team? My prediction for this match is going to be just like I did at SummerSlam and probably the time before that. Or actually, I don't think there's a time before it because obviously we haven't had them. We haven't had that match since just now. This is it. This is the SummerSlam rematch between Orton and Drew McIntyre. And that is that freaking Randy Orton is going to most likely become your WWE champion. So yeah, my prediction for this match is going to be Randy Orton to win. But though I would love to see Drew McIntyre win this match. If WWE has some reason why they want Drew McIntyre to retain the title, then by all means, I'd love to see it. Then cool, but not obviously. Randy Orton deserves to win because obviously hit for his heelish run he's been doing as of late, and obviously to set up the freaking feud between him and the eventual feud between him and Edge going on into potentially next year's WrestleMania. Obviously enough. Now this could potentially have some sprinkle in the wind with Keith Lee getting involved to potentially screw Drew, and then they may have something going on, or maybe this could be something between Keith Lee wants his share of the freaking bargain of this match, and this potentially can be this could turn out this. So this feud could continue with the freaking addition of Keith Lee into the feud. So this could be a triple threat match heading to the next pay-per-view event. So we can see that for happening to Keith Lee, but who the hell knows? For right now, I'm staying strong with what we have right in front of us with Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, and my prediction is going to be for Randy Orton to win the match. So with this said, Randy Orton to win. And finally enough, we have the final match on the card, which is for the Universal Championship between Jey Uso taking on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. My prediction for this match is simply just like everyone's just going to be saying, because obviously enough, this is going to be nothing but a fucking, sadly enough, this is going to be, sadly going to be a fucking squash match, sadly in this, because obviously, this match is going to be something just to show Roman Reigns' new character, his, fully show his dominance as a heel to, show him who he really is. And why not be doing that than by just squashing the hell out of Jey? Obviously enough. So with this said, while I wouldn't mind them two actually having a legitimate match, and I'm actually kind of hoping they are going to have a match between one another, and this isn't like everyone else is going to say, this is going to be a flat out squash match. But simply enough, that's what everyone's saying, and I can't disagree with them. So yeah, Roman Reigns is going to clearly win this match by a landslide. So with that said, Roman Reigns to win. Yeah, and here's like I said, Roman to win this match and to still be your Universal Champion. So blah. Family Feud! Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah! And here's all jokes aside, guys, this has concluded your WWE Clash of Champions 2020 predictions. I hope you guys actually enjoyed it all for what it was worth. And here's to hoping that we actually get a good show out of this, show. So, because obviously enough, the card looks pretty entertaining to say the least heading into it. And I'm hoping that, we get something good out of it. Heading to the the gold rush of Clash of Champions. As they keep, putting these freaking, well, it's not on here, but obviously, they keep putting these fucking, subtitles or, whatever, extended titles on these pay-per-view events, which is god stupid. But anywho, so, regardless of that all, guys, I thank y'all for watching this freaking pay-per-view. Yes, this is the pay-per-view event, guys. Thank you for watching the pay-per-view again. We'll see you guys next month for the next freaking show here for the WWE Network. No, I'm playing, guys. I hope you guys I thank you all for watching this prediction video for Clash of Champions. And I'll also see you guys next time for my review and my overall thoughts on the show. So with the said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching. And I'm Sanjay318, and I'm signing out. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.